WETS. Howdy, hope you're having a good weekend so far. That took me 6 times to get that right. Hope you're having a good weekend. I don't know what's so hard about it, but it just doesn't roll off the tongue very well. So anyway, for this video, thought I'd do another bonus. I know last time I did shoes, I was going to do something a bit different, but last night I was at a Foo Fighters concert and I was wearing a very special pair of shoes. I bought them back in 2007 and actually they're as old as that old green t-shirt that I did back in one of the earlier episodes. So they're a very old pair of shoes. Shoes don't last that long. Even great sets of shoes, I don't know, they just don't last unless they're like heels that you wear once a month or whatever. I don't know, I don't really wear heels. So anyway, this is what they look like. So they're Vans and you can see they've got a nice multicolored check pattern. Look, I guess kind of like clown shoes, but they're really cool and actually quite comfy as well. You can see there's the Vans printing on the middle of the sole there, the back of the heel. This is actually a really good shot to show the coloring. It's a bit brighter. There's a red seal and you can see it's rubbed off a bit in the middle where the seam causes a bit more stress. Here's one up close real life. Normally can't do this with a shirt since I'm wearing it. You need sort of like the full image of it, but I can just hold the shoe like this. So you can see there's a nice rip there. However, it's just on the overlay canvas. It's actually got an under layer, which is still fully intact. So you got another rip there. Fold up the other shoe. It's got a couple rips on it. So they're not in great condition at all, but they're still really comfy. It doesn't look like much of a shoe. It's mostly canvas, just with a rubber sole. It's not like a jogger, which is all contoured and mesh and shit. So you might think they're a bit expensive for what they are, and I think these were $80, so that is a decent amount of money. But then, consider that they're 7 years old and they're not falling apart. They're still held together, the colours are there, the leather hasn't ripped or torn. And if we look at the sole, you know, soles wear down to fairly thin and nothing. You can see there's a bit of flattening going on there, but across the rest of the shoe, it's still got plenty of tread. They're worth their money when they hold together this well. I bought a very similar style of shoe to this from Kmart. I just wanted some real cheap, casual canvas shoes. They cost me $15. They lasted about 6 months. They completely fell apart. $15 for 6 months, or $80 for 7 years and still going. Definitely worth paying a bit more money in my opinion. Plus, they look pretty awesome. So the Stormtroopers from a few weeks ago, definitely my favourite set of shoes. They're just really awesome. Go watch the video if you haven't already. Pretty sure I explained how awesome they are. These Vans shoes though, they were really awesome when they were new. And I just kind of have a sentimental feeling towards them. The fact that they're still all in one piece. So I wore these as casual shoes for about 2-3 years solid, just straight. And then they retired to sort of less regular shoes and they've become concert shoes. And I know that if I'm going out somewhere, I've always got a set of shoes. I don't need to think, oh, those ones are going to get ruined and dirty. Those ones aren't comfortable. Those ones are already falling apart. I wear these. They're great for concerts, festivals, even if I'm going out to a bar and things could potentially get messy. Great shoes for that. I know that they're comfortable, they're going to hold together, and we're going to have a good time. And speaking of good time, Foo Fighters last night, that was a good time. Not surprisingly, I bought a shirt, not this shirt obviously, so you can expect to see that in a few weeks time, and by a few I mean anywhere between 1 week and I guess like 60 weeks. Could be the last shirt I do, could be the next shirt I do. But it's coming up, so keep an eye out and thanks for watching.